So my name is JT. I'm gonna make you better at chess. That's it, right? I'm a chess coach. That's what I do for a living, and I'm going to give you basically the secrets. And I'm gonna put some chess coaches out of a job. Sorry in advance, but or they can use this template and they can make you better as well. So this is not going to require a chess coach. Obviously, if you do have a chess coach, it's just much better. But I am going to show you how to get better with books, tactics, and other stuff. And also, it's going to be relatively on the cheap side. So for every progression, it's about I would say anywhere from 150 to $200, and I believe that you can even do it for free. It's going to take a little bit longer, but if you follow the books that I'm giving you, I think you can make it to 1800 extremely quickly, if not higher. So let's get started right now. So basically, um, this is super easy. Okay, let's start from the very beginning. You just started chess. You play chess. You saw Hikaru play. Now you want to play. Now you want to become the next grandmaster. Maybe you're 6 years old and you want to just get better, or you're a coach and you want to help your students get better. Follow this roadmap, okay? I'm gonna have everything that I mentioned in the links down below, and I'll categorize it for you guys, make it really simple to get easy access to it. So that being said, I'm gonna just dive right into it. So the first book I recommend that you guys get, if you're just starting off, is an opening book. And just give me 1 second, I'll come back to that. If you start playing chess, you're going to need to do tactics every single day. Okay? When you first start off, maybe you've never done tactics. Maybe they're kind of too hard. These puzzles, they're just in your brain and stuff like that. I want you to do 10 puzzles a day. Right? You just start off, and I'm saying like anywhere from like the 300 range, 400 range, maybe even to about the 700 range. I want you to do 10 tactics a day. If you can do more, then great. But I want you to try to achieve 60% accuracy. That is your goal. 60%. Okay? You do these daily tactics, and that is going to help you immensely. It just increases your board vision. It gets you familiar with moves. It gets you familiar with good moves. And there are many resources out there. I think that, I mean, I use chess.com, and it's like what? It's $100 a year for unlimited tactics. I think the one lower, the $50 plan, also gives you unlimited tactics, and you get to play multiple games, tournaments, and stuff like that. You can use chess.com. There are other platforms, and if you want to do it a different way, then fine. It's up to you guys. But I'm telling you, daily tactics is a must. Is a must, guys. Okay. Um, the next thing. So now that you have your tactics, what you are going to do is you're going to start with the opening book, and I'm going to give you two opening recommendations. So first one is keep it simple, and again the links will be down below. Keep it simple. One E4 or one D4, you can choose which one you want to go to. Do not get both. As a beginner, you can say, oh, why not more openings, it's just going to make me more flexible. Stop. We're going to make it easy for you to get to a higher rating. We're not going to make it harder. We're going to make it easy. So I love the keep it simple books because they just work. You put in a lot of work to it, and I think this repertoire will guide you to wherever you want to go. I think this repertoire is even good for 2300. I think that this repertoire will be good for 2400. But what I want you to do is pick one of those books, E4, D4. Choose which one you want. Then also get one for black. And the opening book that I'm going to recommend for black, now it's a little bit outdated, but the material is just so good in it that it's worth getting. It is called Chess Openings for Black Explained, and it's by I believe Eugene Perelstein, and I think Lev Albert also helped with this. Get that book. That book is amazing. It's actually worth its weight in gold. I think that the repertoire and the lines that they give you are super solid and will take a beginner player to new heights. Okay, next. I also want to get you to get Devoretsky's Endgame Manual. And this is a book that you're going to have for life. Now, if you go on Reddit, if you see read in forums, they're going to be like, oh, Devoretsky's Endgame Manual is so hard. Why is he recommending this to a new player? This is why. The first chapter, Pawn Endgames, I think he just came out with a 5th edition, so I don't know what he has in that first chapter, but I'm pretty sure it's the same format, Pawn Endgames. And if you can understand Pawn Endgames, just that first chapter as a beginning player, you will learn how to calculate. The endgame is all about calculation, right? The endgame is all about understanding that if you make one mistake, you lose. That is going to help out the rest of your game. Now, as a beginning player, having that calculation will help you in the middle game. So you don't even have to get a middle game book, right? This will bring you from anywhere from 0 to about 1100. Okay? What I have just told you will get you from 0 to about 1100. Now, how do we progress from there? How do we get better from there? Now, 1100 to basically about, I would even say anywhere like 16 to 1700, right? Now, you're going to keep understanding. You're going to keep playing your games. You're going to go to your books. You're going to play your games. You're going to review your games. And then you're going to understand without an engine first. You're going to understand why you made a mistake. And then you're going to go, okay, I made a mistake. This is the biggest point of my game. Let's try to fix that. Let's try to find a better move and try to find it by yourself. Then use engine analysis after that. Okay, so for 1100 to about 1600, even 1700, you are going to want to keep studying your E4. Now your daily tactics should go up to, I would say, anywhere from 30 to 50 tactics a day, depending on how much time you have for chess. And again, use a site that has unlimited tactics. I think, again, chess.com is my recommendation. They also have like lessons and stuff that if you just want to like hear stuff and like, oh, see good chess, they also have great stuff. Anyways, I want you to get 2 different books. Okay. So you're gonna keep the Keep It Simple series, whichever one you took. Keep It Simple series and the Chess Opening Show Black. That's the staple. Okay. Then now you're going to add the Art of Attack in chess and My System. Okay. My System and the Art of Attack in chess are the 2 new additions that you're going to make. Okay. Now you're going to also go past Pawn Endgames in Devoretsky's Endgame Manual. Make sure that you understand King of Pawn Endgames to a T. Okay, that first chapter will bring you to new heights. There are a lot of players, even in this rating range, the 2000 rating range, that do not understand pawn endgames. And you can win very simply by just understanding, oh, well, this, if I can convert this middle game into this winning endgame, then I'm winning. And I do that all the time with extreme success, especially online. I mean, it's just so easy. And once you know the pawn endgames, you'll win. You'll just keep winning. Very easy games. Okay, so the Art of Attack in chess will teach you how to attack and different attacking themes, where My System will teach you a general guideline of how to think. Now, if you want to add Jeremy Silman's How to Research Your Chess in there, you can. I'm not recommending it for this one. You might want to get it. Actually, you know what? I'll link it as an option, just an optional thing. I read How to Research Your Chess, the 4th edition. I thought it was good, but there was just some things that were lacking that I wish he put inside of there, or he explained better. And there's some things that he does skip over. And the examples, some examples I didn't like, but I think overall it's a great book. So now you're doing your 30 to 50 tactics a day. You know, the Art of Attack is going to show you how to attack. You're going to see different attacking themes, and once you see them, then you actually have an idea for the middle game, right? My System is going to teach you about different ideas and the way of thinking in chess, right? You have to learn how to think in chess. Of course, you can be super smart, but it's thinking through a medium. It's using logic through a medium. You know, being smart doesn't directly translate to you being good at chess. There are a lot of dumb people that are good at chess, but what you want to do, and I'm not saying there's a lot of dumb people. Well, I'm just gonna get into a rabbit hole here. I'm just gonna continue. Um, what this is going to do is it's gonna help you learn in chess. Okay, so I think this is where the doors start opening, and I think that this progression can take anywhere. If we start from zero, that it can take anywhere from 8 months to about a year to become this 16, 1700. If you can put in a lot of work, you will get there faster. I think chess is amazing because whatever work you put into chess, you do get out of it. And understanding why you're not getting it, understanding, like, really being real with yourself and not just saying, oh, I'm just a 700, I don't get this concept yet, is not good enough. Understand why you don't understand and force yourself to understand. Okay? That's the key. You have to motivate yourself to learn and understand things. Great. Now you're at this 15, 1600 level and you're ready to take it to the next level. Now this will bring you anywhere from 16, 1700 all the way to 21, 22, even higher. I think this is around the 21. So you're going to get, I think here you're getting 3 books. You're going to get Think Like a Grandmaster, Play Like a Grandmaster by Alexander Kotov. And then this book literally changed the way I think about chess. Or changed the way I thought about chess, sorry. This is called Strategic Play. Okay. Strategic Play is a book that shows you strategy and stuff like that. Now you're thinking, okay, what is strategy? Okay, tactics happen where when your opponent makes a mistake, and your opponent stop making big mistakes at about 1800. I think that's where you really start playing the real chess and where chess starts to get beautiful. Okay, and strategy happens when your opponent doesn't make a big mistake. And understanding what you need to do, understanding the positional and tactical ideas, putting them together, and making a strategy out of it. Okay, understanding your opponent's best idea, understanding your best idea, and how to go about it. This book has literally changed the way I thought about chess because I thought, okay, well, if I just learn more openings and I learn more lines, then I can beat people. And yes, I started to beat people very incrementally. I started getting better because I was just studying more openings and I knew more than my opponents. But when I read Strategical Play, I think the second chapter, like I read the first and second chapter, I was like, my approach to chess was totally flawed and totally wrong. And now chess is just simpler for me. Whenever I go to tournaments, it's just like I understand more. And this book will change it. And also Think Like a Grandmaster and Play Like a Grandmaster are amazing additions. And again, now you should be doing about 100 tactics a day. And for this one, I told you about 60% for the first 2 levels. In your tactics, you should try to aim for about 85%. You should try to get 85% of the tactics right because now we're going for consistency. And what rating basically is a gauge of your consistency of making the best moves. It's not about, oh, I'm super strong so I can find these like hidden moves. Yeah, that's cool. But understanding that those hidden moves come out because you just understand chess and you're consistent at chess is the key. So anyways, you're going to get Think Like a Grandmaster, Play Like a Grandmaster, and Strategic Play. Now, you should be able to finish Dvoretsky's Endgame Manual, and you're probably going to want to go through it again. Whatever you chose, keep it simple. 1e4, keep it simple. 1d4, just stick with it. Literally, just stick with it. If you do want to change, you can play some offbeat chess, whatever. And I recommend playing some bad openings and trying to, get out of the situation. Like playing the Grob or playing, like 1a4, 2h4. Just get familiar with like crazy chess, right? And the next part is you're going to want to play slower games as well. I always tell my students to play 10-0 because you have enough time to think and enough time to implement what you're doing. Now, if you're only doing this online and you're around the 1600, 1700 range, once tournament, right now we're in the Corona as of right now, as of October 8th, we are in the Corona pandemic thing. And so there are no tournaments here, at least in New York City. But you're gonna want to start playing tournaments and start using what you have learned, because when you do get that first win because of something you've studied, it just feels so amazing. And if you have any questions on how to get better and more tips for improvement, um, let me know in the comments. But I think that I gave you guys a great outline on how to get better and how to keep getting better. And yeah, that's me. My name is Japanese Tutor. I teach you guys chess. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.